Make Time by J.K. Knapp and John Zaratsky is a must-read book for anyone who wants to harness time and utilize time to live the life of their dreams. The strategies mentioned by the authors, who are productivity experts, give you the power to make time in real sense and have that additional time to achieve your goal. Read now to control your time. Have you noticed that some of our friends are always busy? They are not doing anything significant but are still busy. Busy whenever you ask. And I realize this is the people who are the most free and the busiest. I hope you understand. The only difference is that are spending time on things that are not very important in life or will not help to their growth. Introduction. Today we are going to talk about such a book which will help you to understand, get the solution to this issue. After all, how to use time properly, how to do time management, and how to prioritize important things so that we can move forward with ultimate growth in life. Today we will talk about the book of Make Time, How to Focus on What Matters Every Day, written by J.K. Knapp and John Zaratsky. In this book, the authors tell us how to control our time better. We have 24 hours to complete all of work we need. You feel more inspired daily with the strategy outlined by the author J.K. Knapp and John Zaratsky. Ebook teaches you how to complete your work with full attention and energy by staying away from time wasting things. The book Make Time will help you find time to do what matters with small changes in your daily activities. If you want to control your time, get rid of distractions, focus more on your work, and improve the quality of your work, the book Make Time and guide you. In the book, the author has given some crucial thoughts by which you can control your time and use it in the right place. The best way to beat distraction is to reduce your reaction to them, or if possible, stop paying attention. Learn to stop your energy correctly, and you stop yourself for going to every party, get together, or more activities. Pick up on highlight every day and make it priority. The way you use technology, do not use it so much that technology start controlling your life. This is book about something other than multitasking by overworking. Instead, make time in frame for choosing what you want to pay the most attention to. A framework to four steps has been given in this book, by following which can we can achieve what you want from our time. One, the first step is choose just one highlight. Two, next you have to pay close attention to the highlight you have chosen. Three, the third step is about the energy what you will accumulate through the day and keep your time and attention under control. Four, worrying about what you have done throughout your day. It is fourth and last steps. So let's understand this is four steps one by one in detail. Step one, first element highlight. First, you should understand why you need more time for time management. Every day, you should choose one activity and give priority to it. You may not need to do this, but you want to see it done. What activity, movement, or availability do you want in your day? Recognizing them is highlight. Highlight can be recognized in three ways. Most important, the most important thing you should do today. Second, satisfaction at the end of the day, which option will safety you more. Three, joy, when you think about today, what joy do you get from that? Doing the day's highlight takes an hour to 1.5 hours. Now you have to start choosing your highlight. For the some method will help identify and select your highlights. Start typing the activity you want to do. It is not necessary to use a different highlight every day. You can even repeat it. You can make a list of things that you consider essential in your life. You can choose some important things, written them down and use to list. Choose your highlights. You can keep all big things together in one highlight to make it the most of your time in the middle of the day. You can make a list things of you can do on any given day. You can highlight the same for few days in a row, which can be broken down in steps for each day. Now you have to learn to take time for your highlight. There are some ways to take time for highlight. With the help of this, you will be able to take our time for highlights. To work out time for highlights, start by adding an event to the calendar because you will be commenting by setting is just one date. Do not mark anything in the blank space on your calendar so that you can use the blank space to insert your highlight. If you do not have some space in your calendar, try to find time in the empty space. For example, you can do this by reducing the time taken in your meeting or doing any work. If you really can't find a suitable time, ask yourself if it can be cancelled. Do not commit to low priority activities. Learn to say no when you don't want to do something. Don't force yourself to do everything. Make plans, do everything, or else you will have to decide what your next step is constantly, and you can lose your focus while thinking about those things whatever you should or should not do it. If you can't find time in the middle of the day, you can also do your highlights early in the morning. But if you are consider yourself a nocturnal person, give yourself some time in your night to highlight yourself. You have to know when you have to stop. Helping people increase their time a week by eliminating their daily chores. By making a highlight, you can complete all these essential works you want to do, and you will get happiness by completing the work. When you start making highlights on your work, get done on time, and you will get more time for other tasks. That's why you must start from the first step of highlighting time management in your life. Step 2, second element, focus. Second element is the focus. There are many such things in your life that we get distracted from. We should keep our distraction under our control. This is means that our time is wasted due to distractions because we tend to be attracted to such things which makes it difficult to get out. For example, social media is something that we always have for our entertainment, but we can eliminate such distractions and can pay choose attention to full highlights. To be focused in your life, you must first learn to control your phone. By controlling your phone, you can get away from distractions and complete your highlighting on time. There are some ways to control your phone. Use mobile phones without any attention attachment or strain. You can try it for 24 hours a week or a month. If you need to use these applications, the only use them. This is means that you had to gain control over the application that you use only when necessary. Log out of social media every time and need to enter your email address and password each time you log in. It can be become kind of obstacle because it is prevents you from using social media constantly, and it is the best way to beat your distractions. Turn off notifications so you can forget any apps you have, and those avoid distractions. Do not put any pictures on your phone's home screen because every time you use the phone, a blank home screen can give you peace time as it will not distract you. Wear a wristwatch. This is will prevent you from finding out the time on your phone and saves you from phone strain. To improve your concentration, you can take your phone to work and leave them there, or you can put the phone away by yourself when you get home. If you keep your distance from the infinity pool. Infinity pools mean that stretch or attachment that has no limits and you can repeatedly waste your time doing that work. That is why you should stay away from the infinity pool. For a few things will help you. It will be easier to stay focused if you avoid using apps that distract you early in the morning. You don't have to read the news every day. If it is essential, it will come to you on its own. When you are concentrating, turn off the internet if possible, which will keep you from unnecessary things. Many of us waste a lot of our time on our email, so some important way should be adapted to see email. Use your email at the end of the day and set the time to check your inbox. Empty your inbox once a week. Don't be in a hurry to respond to email. No, WhatsApp is seasonal. The person may contact you in the other way. Make TV an occasional pleasure. A lot of our time is wasted watching TV because any show takes half an hour, and we do not leave it in a half, which wastes time. So by watching TV occasionally, you will not get addicted to it and can save a lot of your time. For this, you have to pay attention to a few things. Do not make a habit of watching the news on TV. Use TV sparingly. You have to stop watching cable TV, HBO, or Netflix, or stop using such things because there is always something going on the streaming service which can distract you. You will need to create a flow to stay focused in your life. This is will help you to avoid getting distracted from this. There are some things that you have to pay attention to. Use headphones and close doors to prevent people from disturbing you. Set a time limit to stay focused. Use timer. This is approach allows you to see that time is a passing and that you need to pay attention so to what you are doing. Pay more attention to writing on paper instead of the computer because a computer has many tasks. If it distract you, stay focused. If you are focused once, it doesn't mean that you don't need to do anything. To keep completing any work, you will always need to be focused. For such, you will have to work in some ways which will keep your focus. Watching your breath, focus on what you we are doing so that you can regain your focus. Commit yourself to what you are doing. It is a lot easier when you are doing what you love to do. Research has shown that happen when people get bored with some work, they solve problems more creatively. So be bored. Step 3, third element, energy. Your mind needs energy which comes from caring of your body. Charge your batteries with exercise, food, sleep, peace, and face to face times. If your energy level is high, then you will be able to do any work better and which in entire motivation. So you must adopt the method of customizing your energy. Always in motion. By exercising, your body remains active and there is a less fatigue. You will remain fit to complete every task quickly with total energy. So that's why you should exercise daily to keep your body working correctly. Always keep running in the body and keep gaining energy. Do exercise every day. It can be a simple activity like an every walk on climbing stars. Work out early. For example, you can do 7 minutes training. Eat real food. Your food and way to eating can give a healthy life so that you will not get sick and your energy will be not exhausted. It will help you started work on after eating healthy food, keeping your body healthy and always doing your work by feeling positive. Eat fish, plants and red meat and nuts as they are beneficial in providing energy. First, put the salad on your plate and that too in large quantities. Fasting and keep your focus. It changes your mind, which allows you to do. You must have heard that a healthy mind resides in a healthy body. So it means that when your body is healthy, then your mind will also work well and good foods gives you a good body. So eat good food and work with total energy. Optimize caffeine. Use coffee with some precautions to maintain your energy level and gain energy. Drink the first cup of coffee of the day only by 9:30 in the morning. This is because before that time the level of cholesterol is very high, then caffeine has no effect. When you are tired, drunk and coffee and take a 15-minute nap, it takes time for the caffeine to be absorbed into the bloodstream and when you wake up, you will feel rested. To maintain energy, you can replace coffee with green tea. Drinking coffee can interfere with sleep and energy the next day, even if consumed in the afternoon. Use less sugar in coffee. Disconnected from everything. To get energy, you have to meet yourself first, which means that you have to keep yourself away from some time and do some such things which will give happiness and you will be able to feel good. Spend more time in a nature as this is influence our mental energy. Do meditation, take a break and leave your headphones at home. This is where your mind will rest. For example, while taking breaks, try to relax your mind by doing things other than just accessing social networks. Talk to people who thinks about you or talk you and never eat food while sitting in front of TV. If our mind remains calm for some time, then it will think well. By meditating or spending more time with nature, you can increase your energy by staying away from everything else. So do it. Sleep in cave. Sleeping means rest and the time will your body relax so that you don't wake up with fatigue the following day. You have to take care of the this is few essential thing in sleeping to maintain continuous energy. Before you go to sleep, find things that relax you. Avoid using social network, email, or news websites, as this is tend to speed up the brain. Keep your mobile phone and other devices away your room for better sleep. Dim the lights of the house and few hours before bedtime. Start talking 20 minutes naps a day to replacement energy. Don't try to make up for lost of hours sleep at the end of week. When you have not been able to sleep, do not try to complete that sleep by sleeping in your free time. The way of sleeping affects your life a lot, so make sure to improve your sleeping pattern and always be ready to do a work with a total energy every day. Step 4, fourth element, reflections. Every day you have to put a price on what highlights you could do. It's important to note how well you could focus on a particular activity, the level of energy used during the day, and whatever you use the strategy outline in the book make time. In addition, the authors recommend writing down your experience adopting the make time strategy, whatever or not it work from for you. After that, you must plan which strategy to use the next day. If you can't complete your highlight, that fine. You don't need to drop everything. You can repeat the same highlight for the next day. You don't need to come up with something new every day. It is okay to take a break from the system and come back again later. It is not a complex method. You don't have to keep doing it for the rest of your life, so keep trying and get your results. In the fourth and last step, you have to see how practical this is book has been for you. The Then use the strategy suggested in the book and try to manage your time with the help of the book. Make time how to focus on what matters every day. Do the work with the total energy and reach your result, and try down every method explained in the book, and they help you. You have to think only about what you will do the next day. So start first and follow the thoughts and strategies mentioned in the make time. Conclusion. The book make time tells you about your day-to-day management. From the book, you must have learned how to finish all your work by making highlights and being happy. You have to work with total energy by focusing on your highlights and staying away from all distractions. You must have learned about the book how to manage your time correctly and get everything you want. This is book will help those who want to finish all the work in their life on time. Will teach you to work with focus. I hope you have learned how to manage your time from the book make time, and by applying strategies given by the authors in your life, you will be able to do your work on time and with complete focus. Thank you. Keep listening.